Hello, hello, dear Libra, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is a reading for October, November, and December of 2022. So let's see how Libra is finishing off the year. We're almost at the end of the year. So this is a general and love reading, and if you are interested more in love, you can get the link beneath the video where we focus more on love. So I'm extending these readings. So dear Spirit, please show Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and all the North Node. So let's see what is going on as we're looking into each month separately, and we are in eclipse energies as I'm doing these readings. October and November are going to be very transformative months with the eclipses, planets changing direction, moving direct. Okay, what's going on for Libra? Libra, I hope you had a wonderful birthday month. We are, by the time you receive this, we're in Scorpio season and we're in eclipse energies. So let's see if this reading resonates with you and helps you have some guidance moving forward. So archangels, please, for Libra, October, November, and December. Okay, October, we've got the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. November, we have the Fool and the Page of Wands. And in December, you have the Chariot and, okay, the Ten of Wands. What is at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Six of Swords. So many of you are leaving conflict here for sure in this next 3 months. Six of Swords, you're leaving that Five of Swords. You're moving towards serenity, more peace, more balance. Dear Libra, it is very important. It's a cycle that's opened up towards the end of October. We have a Venus-Sun conjunction in your sign, which opens up a very big cycle, 100 years actually, where the energies will be different, where relationships are concerned. So where this Venus-Sun conjunction has been happening in the past 100 years or even more than that. It's been in Scorpio, and that is shifting from Scorpio to Libra. So it is very positive for humanity, for everyone. Obviously, Venus is your ruling planet, so whatever she does is very important. I just wanted to say that, I mean, Scorpio season is when Venus will be in her fall, so she won't be strong. So what I see here is possibilities of new openings, risk-taking, and changes that you're being pushed towards to bring on a new cycle. So November, we could see November is a very important month indeed for you. With the Fool card and the Page of Wands. This is like a new adventure opening up for you, a transformative adventure, but it's the beginning, right? And we do see transition. Now in October, we see here with the Sun, very positive. The Sun, October is your birthday month, so the Sun transiting through your sign has brought a lot of positivity. You're looking at your money. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she's the minor arcana of the Empress. So the Sun is sort of shining brightly on you. Now the Sun means many things. We'll take some more cards and just analyze more as we go. Let's see what's going on with the spirit of the animals. If you're interested in the cards I'm using, they are mentioned in the description box below. So the spirit of the animals, dear Spirit, can you please guide what is the message for Libra? I will read this for you I will read the advice for you at the end of this reading. So let's take the Moonology Oracle and see where you are emotionally in each of these months. Remember, it's a general and love, so if you're interested in the love portion, oh my God. Believing the impossible has come through for many signs. Now, it did flip sort of like that, which to me is saying that at some point you're opening up a new cycle. Believing the impossible. Some of you do not believe that something that you never would have expected to happen can happen. Okay, a blue moon is something that is very rare. We've got two very positive cards here. So I don't see it as a negative thing for you in the month of October. Maybe this is taking a little bit longer. There could be a little bit of doubt here, but I see that there is going to be a risk taken here. And Libra, you are a cardinal air sign. We've got Aries energy here. So Aries is new beginnings. It has got to do with the mind as well. And you're an air sign, so obviously you do use your mind. Here I feel it's more about the passion, whatever is, I mean, Mars, I get the energy of Mars here, which Mars is going to be retrograding. I don't know if this is possibly going to be bringing back either an Aries individual into your life, or could be, I'm going to mention Gemini as well, because Mars is in Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of curiosity and the want and the need to move forward. A lot of things coming back from the past as well. What's going on in November? We've got surrender to the divine and full moon. It speaks to a full moon, and we're going to have a full moon. It's going to be a lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is another sign that's ruled by Venus. So I guess it's going to be really, really important for you as well. What about December? Where is Libra emotionally? And this does speak to surrendering to the divine, sort of letting go. Something needs to complete so that this new journey begins. Well, two cards wanted to come out, so I'm going to take them both. A time for healing, balsamic moon. It's as though you are wrapping something up here, and you're in preparation. You're making a decision either to put down this load, or you're completing something, almost complete with something here. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. I don't know if this speaks to work, change in your vocation, or Virgo does speak to health. This is like overcoming any obstacles as well. Or you're taking something on that is new here. Could possibly be a new job. Yes, we've got, we've got the Page of Wands here. And the sun can speak to creative energies as well. Anyway, let's take more cards before we analyze each month. So let's see with the Black Moon Astrology cards. Wow, okay. 12th house and escape, 1st house and the body in the month of October. November for Libra. We have the moon and soul. A lot to do with the moon, a lot to do with your emotions, or things that are hidden is going to be showing up for you. What about in December? 3rd house and messages. Let's take the whispers of love. October, November, and December. October, November, December for Libra. October, forgiveness. November, receive with love and appreciation. And December, okay, way too many cards, dear Spirit. December, you are limitless. Oh wow, love makes the difference. Oh my goodness, spend some quality time together and be in the present and dream of the future. Well, Spirit is in charge here, not me. So let's see. Spirit is guiding me to do what I'm doing here. So the Fairy Tarot cards for Libra. Fairy Tarot cards for Libra in October. Five of Winter, Five of Swords, which we spoke of. You are transitioning with the Six of Swords to more serenity. November. We've got the Page of Cups. And December, we've got the Queen of Wands. And I will be taking, for more clarity, I will be taking some Sibillas for each month. So let's see what's going on in the month of October, dear Spirit. So we've got the Sun and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. The Sun speaks to happiness, childlike energies, the inner child. Now the Queen of Pentacles, she's either about business or about her money or about security, or this could be something that you may be creating, can be connected to love, obviously. We've got the believe in the impossible, so the Sun does speak to healing as well. Now remember, as the Sun transits through your sign, it does bring clarity, healing. Obviously it brings a brand new cycle. So the promise of this brand new cycle and your birthday moving forward speaks to stability. Queen of Pentacles, right? She's a hardworking person. She is very providing. She's very motherly. So I don't know if this is your energy. Usually Queen of Pentacles is more Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, of course. It could be just someone that's showing up as very stable, or just someone that's focusing very much on their livelihood or their financial stability. And we know that the Queen of Pentacles holds this Ace of Pentacles, which is what? It's potential. It is either a new job or a new home or a long-term relationship. Because she's the minor arcana of the Empress. Remember, the Empress is abundance. Now, she comes with luck. We see the peacock and the beautiful... I mean, the peacock is a very spiritual bird, animal. So luck comes with the peacock. Spirituality, very much so as well. And the Sun does speak to healing as well. Now we've got the Five of Swords here, which says walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Some of you may have been investing in something that was not worth the effort, and you may be seeing that in the month of October. Now, believe in the impossible. Remember, it came out sort of, you know, in a weird position. Let's see, because the Moon does speak to our emotions, anything connected to the home as well. Forgiveness is necessary here. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. It's as though you are needing to transition. You're receiving the clarity. It can relate to all those things that I spoke of here with that Ace of Pentacles that the Queen holds. So there's no point in holding on or taking that, taking any challenges or self-doubt or dishonest associations, or the, you know, that negative feeling within you about that. It says forgiveness, and forgiveness is more healing. it's healing first of all to you and then obviously to others. But when we hold a grudge, when we hold that poison in our heart, first it poisons us and then the others. So we've got here the 12th house and escape. So some of you maybe are seeing, you're receiving the clarity, something that you've created. This could also be connected to children. The Queen of Pentacles is the mother. After all, she's the most experienced queen in the deck. So there's something to do with, I don't know why I get this, that for some of you, you may have a child, which is an adolescent, I would say more than likely, that has gotten into some bad company, maybe using drugs, medicines, anything that is very unhealthy to try and escape a situation. The 12th house is the natural house of Pisces, and it is like it's the house of imprisonment or karma or anything that could be dark. Hidden enemies come under the 12th house as well, which could be people that either you've associated yourself with, dear Libra, or a child of yours. That's what I'm getting. That's a specific message. We've got the first house and the body. So this does speak to someone's reputation, but also someone's physical body. 12th house and then first house. So we've got Pisces and then Aries. So what this is telling me, dear Libra, is that you are wrapping up some sort of a cycle, a large, big karmic cycle where you felt blocked, or anything that has got to do with hospitals, mental asylums, and a sense of imprisonment. Now also fears could come under Pisces, a fear of closing up a cycle, or a fear of feeling blocked. Now if this is anything to do with love, secret love or secret love affair, what I get here is that there is, remember, Sun and Venus conjoined, so this jumpstarts a new cycle where something is seen by you in the month of October. I don't know if you're dealing with another partner, like a commitment, you're in a commitment, and there's been some sort of something that you're seeing. There's, this is a new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio. Scorpio is very deep. It can connect to, yes, it can connect to mysticism and fears and fear of emotional intimacy, physical, but also Scorpio is very secretive, and it does speak to transformation, so a death and rebirth. So 12th house and escapism is what Pisces is all about, escaping fear, escaping a sense of illusion, or an illusion being broken, and having the clarity to see how you can move away and begin a new cycle in your life. Forgiveness is necessary, which obviously means, where love is concerned, nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. And forgiveness is necessary. It's a number 29, which equals a 11. So it's like a portal that opens, right? And Libra, 11 is the number of justice as well. So I'm just wondering if some of you could be seeing, you have the clarity of how to move forward, how to leave a love triangle. Something has happened that you could not believe. Believe in the impossible blue moon. So a blue moon is something very, very rare, and usually it's very powerful. So what it's saying with the forgiveness is like, let it go and move forward, right? For those of you that have been in a secret love affair, you may be getting the information, getting some sort of information that you do not expect. Very similar to a tower moment for me. Some of you will be in disbelief. And I don't know why I get the intuition with the the Moonology card, that it's as though you felt this coming. You felt that there was something that you're going to be, that you're going to know, that you're going to find out about. There can be some sort of deception, or even where business is concerned. Even where, yes, partnerships in business is concerned, I do feel here that there are challenges. There are challenges, or whether this was a love triangle or whether it was a business partnership for some of you, you are moving away. It's as though you're closing up a big cycle in your life. That's what I'm getting here. Now, the Donna di Servizio can be support from others, but it can also be a friend that is helping you. The Donna di Servizio is very similar to the Virgo energy, as is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if you're on the cusp with Virgo, or this is a friend. It could be another earth sign that is bringing you in some clarity, some information. Or for some of you, this could also be a possible disappointment from someone you thought was a real friend that's turned into a disappointment. I want to look at the dispiacere because it's the Ace of Swords, which does speak to clarity, but it can also speak to a double-edged sword and severing ties to move on. And we've got Dottore and the healing, and it is a number 13, which does bring up the Scorpio energy. So whatever you are cutting away from your life, or whatever you're going to see, that's, you know, the sun is going to bring you clarity, and the sun will bring healing in time, in due time. This could also be money matters. I mean, having suffered some loss because of deception, because of an illusion, maybe you've been trying to see things from a more positive place or from a dreamy place and not able to see the truth. The Virgo energy here says that, you know, Virgo is more discerning. Virgo is very good with the details. So I don't know if this is someone helping you, or this is your ability to cut through the illusion. Also, where health issues are concerned, whether it's psychological or physical health, there will be healing here again with the Dottore. Maybe there was something that you were challenged by here, a health issue that you were challenged by. The news was maybe even incorrect. Or you're finding the right person that will help you heal you. So I don't know if this is a change in some sort of a healer, a doctor. Could be a psychologist, could be any sort of a doctor, I don't know. And I'm going to say also a possible psychologist, which is helping you find yourself or find a way to move forward. Let's go on to the month of November. Lots of messages there. So you've got a brand new cycle opening up here. The Fool card, and I'm not reading reversals. Yes, it does speak to a new cycle opening up here. And what's interesting is that you've got surrender to the divine and a full moon, that you're needing to sort of let go, surrender. We've also got the 12th house here, which is Pisces, and that speaks to surrender as well. Surrender and just go with it. Okay, so we do have the Moon card and Soul. Soul, so, you know, that speaks to our psyche, our subconscious fears. Yes, and of course with obviously Scorpio and the eclipses in, you know, on the axis. Taurus Scorpio at this period in time, it's got a lot to do with your psychological issues, fears that could be coming up, that you will be seeing, that you need to work through. And I do see here that some of you maybe also have felt cheated. I mean, the Fool can speak to being taken for the fool, being deceived, being, and again, the Fool, he travels with his little dog, which the dog does speak to a friend, or what you were loyal to, or who you were loyal to. And I guess that because Mars will be retrograding, that will help you, because Mars will be retrograding in Gemini, which is in good connection with you. You will be going through the notions, but you'll be dealing with past matters. Past situations will be coming back up to see. There will be discovery, there'll be information, there'll be a lot of movement. Right? It can also speak to frustration as well, but I do see here, we see the Page of Wands, who could be a messenger, and of course Aries, could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I get stronger Aries here, and Aries is very much the warrior. Aries is that new beginning. And, you know, the Page of Wands could also be an adolescent child that I spoke to you about. This could also be a very deep, emotionally deep month where there's a lot of purging and surrendering and dealing with those subconscious fears and any secrets connected to the home as well. We've got Princess of Summer, which is the Page of Cups. Gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. So it does speak to youth, inexperience, and your relationship or emotional experience. We know that the Page of Cups can also speak to an apology, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. It's interesting that we've got the forgiveness card here, and then in the month of November, we've got the Page of Cups. So someone could be coming back into your life that is asking for forgiveness. So again, there's a lot of youthful energies, and youth means newness, new beginnings. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing you love. That could also mean receiving an apology, being open to receiving that apology. That does speak to love, being open. Now, many times we're so used to giving things out to others, and you know, this brings up the word ego for me. So ego is where we block someone off because obviously our ego has been hurt, but this speaks to being open and surrendering, okay, and closing up a cycle, surrendering to the divine and what spirit has for you. Okay, but we do see also this could possibly be anything to do with movement or a journey. You could be dealing with someone that could be at a physical distance to you as well, as we see the Six of Swords, which does speak to transitioning. You could be traveling over water in the month of November. Let's take some Sibillas and see what that's all about. So again, strong Piscean energies, Pisces, Aries. So you may be dealing with someone that's on the cusp with Pisces, Aries. We've got the Gran Consolazione, which is something that you are always dreaming of. Is this real, or is this in your imagination only? And we've got the Allegrezza al Cuore, which is the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups usually shows someone that's stuck in the past, mourning the past. And, of course, this can speak to a secret love affair. We've got 3 people here. But it is a card of happiness and merriment, and so is the Gran Consolazione, which it's like a bittersweet happiness here. That's something that you've always dreamed of or imagined will come through, but not exactly as you perceived it or dreamed of it. So maybe an offer of love, or a new creative partnership possibly. It could be happening for you in November, but maybe you expected a bigger offer. I mean, we've got the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is only a small offer. So maybe it's in the works, right? And this could also speak to an apology, obviously, from a youngster, from a child of yours. An apology, and you're still dealing with the past, though. Still dealing with the past. Still taking time to heal. Remember, anything to do with healing doesn't happen from one day to the other, but the potential is here with that Six of Swords. There could also be an openness where emotional intimacy is concerned, and an openness to clear all those cobwebs, all those skeletons in the closet. So things that were secretive will come to the surface. You need to see them to be able to heal them, right? What we know is what will give us that ability to move forward. Okay, let's go on to the next month of December. So we've got the Chariot here. Cancer energies. The Chariot can also speak to a physical move. I don't know if you're busy moving. This is a heavy burden, the Ten of Wands, but you get to the end of it by the end of the year. Remember, this turns into the Ace of Wands. So there is some sort of a decision that needs to be made here. It can speak to change where work is concerned. We've got the Queen of Wands here. So we've got a fair bit of fire. This could be moving your office, let's say, moving a home. Let's see what the Queen of Wands says. It speaks to brilliant, loyal, talented and friendly. Yes, this could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So maybe that's what was at an imbalance, and that's probably why we see the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's more focused on their money. Here it says to balance work and home, because where there's been imbalance, then things start to happen. Life is like a domino. That's why I'm saying that some of you may also felt in October whatever problems or troubles around your home. Work maybe was a form of escapism for you, which, whether it was work or whether it was you going to the gym, wherever, whatever that means, or you're trying to get yourself and your body in shape. We've got the first house here, which is the physical body. I don't know. Everything plays together, you know. As I said, life is a domino. So for whatever reason, I feel as though you were lacking in that area, and December is showing you how you can sort of balance everything out, dear Libra. So obviously there was some sort of an imbalance, and where there's an imbalance, Libra is not happy, obviously, whether that is equilibrium, so giving more to a relationship than what you received possibly as well. But we know the Queen of Wands is very powerful. She holds that Ace of Wands, which is also here in actual fact. So we've got a time for healing. So see, you still are going through healing. You are wrapping something up here. Here is Virgo, which is, again, it's got to do with your daily routine, your hygiene, your health, your service to the world. New moon in Virgo, it's like you're opening up something new here. And it's a time to give rather than take. Now, of course, Virgo is all about giving. Giving service, providing a service to others. Providing more service to others, or new moon in Virgo, new possible job, new possible routine where health is concerned, whether this is you or whether this is your child, right? Remember that Virgo does rule health. It rules health. And we've got third house and messages. Now, the third house does speak to collaboration. It speaks to siblings. It speaks to relatives. It speaks to your close environment, or the ability to move. Again, moving to a place closer in your environment. Some of you could be moving further away. Others of you could be moving to a place fairly close. Third house does speak to business. It speaks to business, communication. Maybe you are sort of brushing up on the way you communicate, either from a more on point, more discerning, more about the details. The Virgo energy is discerning, the ability to read between the lines. We've got two cards that speak to Mercury, right? So Gemini is also here. Gemini, remember what I said, that we will be revisiting old situations. Gemini will be retrograding in, Mars will be retrograding in the third house of Gemini, the third natural house of Gemini. So there'll be a lot of back and forth, a lot of communication, a lot of curiosity, needing to learn things. It's like you're in preparation, but you are also connecting with the past. There's still past things going on here. So anything written and spoken and messaged, communicated here. Let's see what the Whispers of Love says. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Love makes the difference. And I don't know if, because remember that the shadow side of Virgo is finger pointing, looking at the flaws of other people, but the bright side, the light side of Virgo is providing a service, whether it's doing the dishes, cooking for someone, cooking them up a good meal, whatever that is, even just giving someone a pat on the back and saying, good job. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts. So there it is again. Some of you are going through healing pertaining to past hurts, and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Some of you could be moving house. Why do I say that? Because it does speak to your security. It looks like you are moving house here. For some of you, you could be leaving a relationship where there was some sort of a love affair that you've been heartbroken from. This is what you may have been discovering, I'm going to say even before the month of October. Spend some quality time together, and we do have love here. It is important that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. That's the third house messages. And be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So pay attention to your dreams as well, because you're going to have information coming in through from your dream state. Something is closing up here, being finalized. It's a time of you healing and any self-doubt pertaining to your self-worth. Okay. Maybe you are looking at people that are coming through as more loving towards you and those who provide you a sense of security. I mean, Queen of Wands could also be, I don't know, fire sign. I'm wondering if you are not leaving, could be an earth or a earth sign, or an Aries or a Pisces. Could possibly be, and I don't know why I give it for some of you that you may have met a Leo. If this is a third party and you've met someone while you're still in a commitment, it could be a Leo, because we've got the Queen of Wands here. We've got the the sun here. I don't know why I said star. You're probably communicating through social media. I'm wondering if it's someone that could be physically at a distance to you. But yeah, it does speak to spending some quality time together with those that you love. Those significant relationships nevertheless. So I'm just wondering if you are living a really heavy burden here and there is a new cycle that has opened up for you, right? The month of November could also possibly bring in, as I said, some sort of a dream, something that you expected to be in a certain way and it wasn't exactly what you had dreamed of, but still very significant. There is promise in the month of November for your dreams to come true. As long as you believe that. It also speaks to it here, be in the present and dream of the future, which it's like saying your dream is actually coming near in the future. Let's see, let's take a couple of, wow, okay. So we've got the Amalato, abandonment of morale. So this is the Four of Swords. So again, still going through the healing. This could speak to possible physical healing, but also emotional. Taking time out. Some of you are exhausted. You may be moving home. Be careful it doesn't weigh heavily on your immune system. Take vitamins. And a precious gift does come in. It does come in here. Lovely. Dragonfly and magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. And we know that a dragonfly is very much about a rebirth, right? Dragonflies are quite lucky as well. We see the lotuses here. So it does speak to a process that you are going through, my dear friends, my dear Libra friends. The dragonfly, incredible. Google it for more information on what the dragonfly is about. Now, I haven't really looked at the booklet for other signs, but I'm feeling called to read this for you. So, prosperity, purity, good luck, omens, change, transformation, messages, nature spirits, and ancient wisdom. Dragonfly is an ancient creature. It is estimated that they have been on the planet for millions of years. They are gifted survivors. Their brilliant colors come only with maturity. This is a core truth of their wisdom. Growth, enlightenment, and your best self comes with time. Dragonfly asks us to be patient with ourselves and the process. Their first 2 years are spent in the water as nymph. In late spring, they crawl to land, dry themselves off, and take to the air. The last stage of their life is stunningly short. Dragonfly people are urged to seize the brilliant moment while they can. So maybe pay attention and see. This could be a sign coming through the dragonfly. Pay attention to dragonflies, and if you get to see them, so that they will be significant moments, dear Libra. So it looks like you are coming through quite a phase here. There is a lot that will be coming up for you. It speaks a lot about healing from a relationship, healing from a difficult time. What stands out to me mostly is the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, which means you are moving on. Look, even beneath that is the 5 of Cups. So you are leaving anything to do with loss and mourning pertaining to the past, but you're still working through it. There is a gift at the end of the year for you here. Embrace this. And remember, as I said, be in the present and dream of the future. The future from your birthday onwards is changing. There's big transformations going on for you. Now, where love is concerned, we will be extending this reading as I'm taking these beautiful cards. It's a new deck that I've got, and the Lover's Path Tarot. So, love and light to all of you, and thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It is free to subscribe, doesn't cost you anything. Writing a comment, that's an exchange of energy, dear Libra. So thank you in advance. Much love to all of you. Good luck. I will talk to you soon.